Hello there! Something interesting just released with UEVR. This is AFW, aka alternate frame warping, that works in UEVR now. So what this does is it's a new rendering method that can boost your performance for about 60 to 80%. But if you can watch here, based on comparing native stereo to AFW, the performance is a jump. I also tested it with space warp and it works, but the warping is very intense. It looks really stretchy in the warping, so I don't recommend using it completely with space warp. If you absolutely need the performance, you can try it with it. So this is how you use AFW with UEVR. This is the very first version, the beta version by Puredark. So you can get this on his GitHub, which I'll link, and you can go all the way down here. There are currently two versions of this. One is the Joeyhodge build, and one is the original nightly build. So the original nightly build is following Puredark's nightly build, and Joeyhodge's build is following Joeyhodge's UEVR build. If you're a normal user, just get the nightly build one. And if you already know Joeyhodge's build, this is the one that works for specific UEVR games. So like for example, I'm playing Subnautica 2, that will be using this one, the Joeyhodge's one. But for most common games, just use the nightly build one here. Again, if you don't really know what you're doing, just use the regular nightly build one. And then if things don't work, then you can switch and try Joey's one. So you can start with the nightly build, that's what I would say. So download it, open it, and then make a folder in C drive. I'm going to call it UEVR AFW. And then just extract everything into the folder. And then double click this to launch it like a normal way you would launch UEVR. There you go. So it's going to look like a regular UEVR hub here. So just launch your game. So launch UEVR with AFW and then inject it how you normally would inject into a game. Inject. So not all games are supported yet, but some that do work, like Subnautica. Go to the settings of the game and make sure DLSS is on. So I'm going to use DLSS here. I'm going to use that. And then in the UEVR settings menu, go to Unreal. And then go here to rendering method and press alternate frame warping. You can see the performance already increased right here, and it's pretty good. This next step is optional. You can turn on ghosting fix to improve the ghosting, and if you're using Joeyhodge's version, also turn on the bootstrap on the bottom here. These two options are optional because it doesn't work with every game. Only some games work with it, so you have to test and find out which one works, and some will improve it and some will make it flicker like crazy. And yeah, once you turn this on, you can close the menu and it will look great. Performance is much better now. You will notice there's a bit more warping features here, but that's the way it works anyways, it's warping. But performance is better, and if you can tolerate it, I think it performs better than native stereo. So have fun. Again, not every game works, you have to test it out which game that works.